Listen to these two things. Same notes, same scale, but one sounds like an exercise and the other one sounds like music. Why is that? Hey, what's up guys? My name is Isabel and I write music under the name Teasy. So in my last video, Scales from Scratch, I was talking about scales from scratch and just explaining what scales are. But in this video, I'm gonna give you a little insight of what to do with those scales. So let me define what a scale is, because I think this is where the confusion starts. A scale is a collection of notes that sound good together. That's it. So for example, the D major scale has 7 notes, right? So these 7 notes are a pitch collection. Think about a menu in a restaurant, right? These are the things available to you. And this is what most people miss. Just because you have 7 notes available, or how many notes you have available, it doesn't mean you need to use all 7 notes or use them in order, right? You wouldn't order everything on a menu. You just pick what you want. And that's what music is. You select, you emphasize those notes from the collection. So if scales are a collection of notes, why most guitarists practice them like this? You know, running up and down, hitting every single note in order, we've all done this. Like, I've done this for I don't know how many hours. But here's the problem. When you listen to your favorite songs, math rock, indie, alt, EDM, whatever, you don't hear scales. You never hear someone playing scales. You hear phrases, you hear melodies, you hear musical ideas. That's what you hear. So why the disconnect? Because we've been taught scales are things we're supposed to play. But that's not it, is it? Scales aren't licks. Scales aren't riffs. Scales are a pitch collection. A group of notes you can choose from to build musical ideas. Like, think about it. It's like wanting to speak, and instead of just like speaking, like saying words, you just go through the dictionary, just like saying every single word in the dictionary. That doesn't make any sense. You just say what you want to say. Right? Like, music works the same way. You just choose, you just pick what you want to play. You just choose from the scale the things that you want to play. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to use the D major scale, and I'm going to do this as a musician, not as someone who's practicing an exercise. Instead of playing all 7 notes, I'm just going to choose 3 notes. So the root, the second, and the fifth. Notice how I'm using the D major scale, but I'm not playing the scale. I'm using specific notes from the scale and building around them. Now, let me pick different notes from the same scale. I'm gonna do the F sharp, A, so root, third, fifth. Same scale, different selection, different sound. Here's another approach. I'm gonna choose just 2 notes. Just 2 notes. Music isn't about playing all the notes. It's about emphasis, patterns, repetition. You're choosing which notes to highlight, which notes to skip, and how to arrange them in time. So another thing that matters as much as the notes themselves is space, silence. Silence is so important. Same three notes, but now there's space, right? The silence is part of the music. This is what separates practicing a scale from making music. Alright, so how do you actually practice this? Here's a simple exercise you can do today. You can do right now. Pick a scale, any scale. Choose 3 or 4 notes. I recommend 3. Limit yourself, okay? But don't overthink it, just pick a few notes. And create a short phrase using only those 3 notes. Add rhythm, add repetition, add space, but only use 3 notes or 4. But I recommend 3. And then loop it and see if it sounds musical. Or you can actually just go and look for a backing track and try that idea on a chord progression. Or record your own chord progression and try that. See, it's easy. You're not practicing scales anymore. You're selecting notes and making phrases. And that's what music is. So remember, scales are a pitch collection, not licks. You don't play them, you choose from them. Well, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Remember to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao!